I don't necessarily, it's a tough call. You know, the way I understand the rules, you can't necessarily get called for targeting on the ball carrier unless you use the crown of your helmet. But I get it. We're going to do everything we can to protect the student athletes, so I get it. It's a tough call for Ellis, but I thought he played very well. But having an experienced guy like Jesse, be able to get him in there, you don't miss him. So, first half of the game next year, first half of the game next week, obviously you're going to see a bunch of Jesse at middle linebacker, and then hopefully we get Ellis back to transition back to the end.
James, what sparked your offense? Over here, James. Hi there. What sparked your offense in the second half, do you think, James?
Couple things. This is a really good defense. You know, Coach Leonard does a great job. They've been top 5 in defense the last couple of years. Their linebackers were super aggressive and downhill, which made it hard to stay on double teams to get movement. And then we didn't get off on the downhill linebackers a couple times as well. So once we made that adjustment, we knew we had to get the ball in the perimeter, whether that was with outside zone. Or whether that's even with the bubbles on the perimeter, which essentially are your run game. So that helped us get going because it's hard to live in third and long all day long. They were third and short all day long. We were third and long all day long. The explosive plays, getting the ball down the field to Han, that was big. We probably could have hit a few more. We'll get that cleaned up. We got to get him touches earlier in the game because we see what type of player he can be. It was great to see Keandre step up as well for us and make some plays. So great team win. I'm super proud. Faced a lot of adversity to come in here and get this win. We're very proud. Yes. Yeah, we've known there's been a buzz about AK since he showed up on campus. He's an explosive guy. He's a productive guy. I think he'll only get better from this. And again, going against this offensive line, one of the better offensive lines in college football. So to come here and that be his first taste of Big Ten football is interesting.
You were able to pick up the running game a little bit.
Look very nice.
Thank you, James. I appreciate that. What does it mean you guys pick up the running game better in the second half?
Yeah, it's just like I said earlier. It's just you don't want to be completely reliant on the pass game. Being able to be more balanced, that's what they were able to do. They were able to stay on schedule. And the entire first half, we were all staying third and long way too much. So there's some things I think we can clean up. There's no doubt about it. But again, the adjustments we've made with going with some of the outside zone stuff, I think helped us. And then we did some of the zone read stuff with the quarterback, which gave us some positive plays as well. So we got to build on. I think the screen game's another area that helps.
Was Vinegar not available?
Yeah, I think, again, I thought our defense played extremely well, played gutsy. Really, our defense did to them what their defense did to us at times. We missed a chip shot field goal, but we blocked the field goal. So very similar. That was pretty much a wash. From that standpoint, the extra point probably gave me as much agita?
Agita, that's it. Yep.
Anxiety, agita, as anything. I think we kicked the laces there, but we still should be able to make an extra point. So we'll get that cleaned up.
James, that was Noah Cain's first touchdown since the Cox. After last year he had an injury, it's like watching him get into place.
Yeah, I think you guys know at the end of Noah's freshman year, he may have been the most efficient running back in the country. He just has a way to slip arm tackles, to get positive yards. Some of those plays late in the game on the sideline in the passing game and in the running game where he broke a tackle and got extra yards were huge for us. So that'll be something to build on. Some of the other backs, they got to understand this ain't a bounce game. You got to get north-south and stay on schedule. We can't afford to lose yards, but we'll get those things.
James, how important is the turnover battle? You want to bring up and say, you have the size, ball protection. How was Sean able to do that sort of thing?
Yeah, I think, and again, I don't have all the stats, but I think we won the turnover battle, and I think we won the explosive play battle. And I think, if I'm correct here, I think at Penn State we're like 97% win when you win those two stats. We talk about them all the time. I think we could have had a few more turnovers, and a couple dropped interceptions, and then I think we could have had some more explosive plays as well. So I think we won these two battles. They're always significant. They're the two most important stats in football. No, he was available.
Coach, you had many, I think, red zone stops today that you did all of last season.
This was kind of a classic Penn State defense. Does that feel like what you expect to see, a defense that was more stout than they were last year?
Yeah, again, I think it's going to be hard for us all to make comparisons. We completely owned last year, don't get me wrong, but it's hard to make comparisons with a shortened season and everything else going on. We learned from last year. We're going to get better from today and go from there. But our defense played really well, played gutsy, played hard, made big plays when they needed to. Again, against a really challenging Wisconsin offense.
What do you think of John Clifford's play?
I'm sorry.
What do you think of Clifford's play?
Yeah, I thought obviously the second half he made a bunch of plays early on. When you're not running the ball and it's third and long, it makes for a tough situation for any quarterback, and he got hit too many times. So there's some things that need to get cleaned up. Most importantly, he was gutsy and he kept battling and made plays when we needed to in the second half to get a win. So I'm pleased with him. There's going to be a lot of things obviously to learn from.
You protected a late lead, which has been a problem sometimes. Can this be a psychological loss with the team over the course of the season, or is every game?
No, I don't know if I would necessarily agree with you. We've won a bunch of games, in 3 years, 6 bowl games in 4 years. But we have.
I mean, the defense protected the lead.
Yeah, I get it, but you could also say the offense, right? We should have put the defense back out there. So you can look at it from both sides. Offensively, we got to be better informed in offense. We got to be able to finish games on our terms. And then obviously, if we don't, then the defense has got to go out and do it. And that was huge, especially after the hands to the face personal foul penalty, 15 yards. That was a huge play in the game. So for them to make those plays late was big.
My question is, can this carry over in a psychological way? We've been here before. We'll protect this.
Yes, with my psychology degree from East Stroudsburg State, this will be a huge psychological advantage for Penn State moving forward. Yeah, I think obviously when you can go on the road and find a way to protect the lead against that type of team, that type of offense, crowd, and everything else, yeah, there's tremendous confidence that can come with this, and we see it across the board in college football. An early season big win, it can do a lot of good. But all that matters is we learn from it, we correct the film, and then we got to find a way to do it next week. Or the questions won't be
you mentioned a little bit of offense finishing. You're going to talk about, okay, they want them to spend it to the timeout.
Yeah, I think that's always the hard part, right? If you throw the ball there and you pick up the first down, then you guys are all saying, genius call, great call. If you don't and you stop the clock and don't force them to burn a timeout, that ain't good either. So it's all about how it plays out. We got to find a way to end games on our terms. You prefer to do that in the running game, but you're going to have to be willing to throw the ball. For us right there, I said run it because I want them to burn their last timeout. The next thing we have to do, if they have no timeouts, we got to make sure we're defending the sideline to make sure if they do complete the ball, we're tackling them in bounds, that clock goes into the run. That's an area that we can get better, and we'll discuss it later.
James, you mentioned this being a tough one.
I'm sorry.
Offensive line, you mentioned some strong early Clifford got hit too much, but better performance in the second half.
Yeah, it's what I keep saying is when you're able to establish a little bit more of a running game in the second half and stay out of really long third down situations, that's going to help the offensive line. That was the biggest change. We were able to run the ball. We were able to be a little bit more efficient on first and second down to help our offensive line out.